Let me just tell you, it's part of the conditions. You don't have a choice about it, but you don't have to bark back at me. You've got some things here that you've got to deal with.
Starting off hot. The judge is laying down the law early. No attitude, no excuses, but what exactly is he referring to? Stick around, it's about to get interesting.
6, Daniel Clayton, Raleigh. And Mr. Burbank, if you're returning, correct?
Yes, sir.
The state filed a motion to increase bond in this case, Your Honor, as he had several violations on his SCRAM device over the month of February. I can give you a copy of all of the actual violations he had.
Yeah. I have this sheet.
Here's the more comprehensive.
That's all I have, which wasn't, well, I mean, I'm not ready for
Your
30-page thing here. I'm not ready for it. All I had was, the only thing in this file was this thing that showed potential tampering 7 times in January. And so now I've got this thing.
7 potential tampering alerts. On the SCRAM device, that's not just a red flag. That's a red parade. Is someone trying to outsmart the system, or is it just tech glitching?
Yeah.
I just received it too, Judge. But he's been going every week. He's been talking to a gentleman. I think I've got to issue a subpoena for him to be here at the facility. They're telling him a different story. I'd like to hear it from them, either for him or against him. If we can just get a reset, I'll ask Ellie to issue a subpoena for this gentleman to be here. I mean, he works for the board.
So what's that going to tell us?
Well, either Mr. Raleigh's lying or the gentleman's lying to him to stay out of trouble, because every week he goes and gets the SCRAM tested and they're saying there's no sign of tampering. Today and the other day, I got it.
This is key. The defense wants to subpoena the very guy running the court's monitoring program. That means either the defendant's lying or someone from the system.
I got something in January that says potential tampering. That's all I have in here until this showed up.
And then there's some things here that now I question. So I guess I need time too. But I guess it's through Recovery Healthcare Corporation, the Houston number? Yes, sir. It's Houston. Either I can issue the subpoena or the court because they are doing a service for the court.
Quickly looking through this, just maybe 20 pages. These are reports of what is being deemed tampering on the device confirmed, but it goes through January 29th, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, February, March, April. So, one thing, why did it take so long to get here? You know, and number 2, what's happened in February, March, and April?
Well, we got a report from your court with another tamper from February and March. That's why we set this hearing.
When you say my court, I don't know who did that because it didn't go to me. It didn't go through me. Can you show me what's something from my court?
Yes, Your Honor. Let me print it out.
Thank you. Anyway, so what do we have? Is that going to be easy to do or not? Or,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay.
Legal tip. SCRAM devices don't send weekly updates unless there's tampering. So no news really can be good news, unless someone's just not checking the mail.
And what's February, March, and April look like on the SCRAM device? Do we know?
I don't have reports for those. They only send us things when there is tampering. So I would assume that we don't have tamperings for those months.
Could we verify that? Get it verified from them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thanks.
Trial's been bumped to August, but the judge isn't waiting. He wants answers, and he wants them before someone slips through the cracks again.
So when can we have a hearing on this?
You give me a couple of weeks, Judge. I'll get a subpoena issued today
All right.
over to Ellie. She may all just serve it over there. And I'll also ask for the complete records. Since she's had the SCRAM device, along with them, telling to bring the records with them.
When is this thing set for trial? It's 2
It's set
years
in
old.
June, Your Honor.
June.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. It was set in June. It is now set in August. Set on August 11th.
Then 3 weeks.
That'd be
3 weeks. We'll have
I'll get that.
set for a hearing.
He be excused to that time.
No, he's going to be tested before we go.
Here's what you want to do. Send the sign of it, hopefully.
He needs to sign everything.
Okay. Oh,
David Tizino.
you had Mr. Raleigh.
Yeah, he's clear. Come on up.
Yes, sir.
We're going to still have a hearing on this.
There it is, the reality check. If bond gets revoked, he's behind bars until trial. So viewers, what do you think? Is he just careless, or is someone playing games with the data?
Find out what the issue is, but we're going to be testing you all the time. So be on the lookout.
Fine, Your Honor.
Is that good for you? Let me just tell you, it's part of the conditions. You don't have a choice about it, but you don't have to bark back at me. You've got some things here that you've got to deal with more responsibly if they are true. What are we looking at here? If you're on bond, what is it you're looking at if your bond is revoked? You sit in jail until this thing gets disposed of, right?
Yes, sir.
Is freedom important to you? It is.